Good morning, team. Good morning. I hope everyone is all blessed and well. Smash the like, hit the hype, do all that great stuff. Let's get interactive, man. Few bits to talk about. I'm not going to be here for too long, guys, so it's going to be a quick conversation, but I want you guys to get involved as much as you possibly can. Big up, Ultra, bro. Big up, man. I hope you've been blessed, broski. But yeah, it's I'm trying to think where do I want to start, man. But I want to start with the Liverpool fan base after the 5-2. I'm still in disbelief. Big up, honesty, bro. Big up. I'm still in disbelief, guys. I swear to you, I'm still confused about after us winning that game, the calling show was mad. I still can't. I'm still lost. I don't know, man. Big up, Mantis, man. Big up, everyone, man. I'm still confused, guys. I'm like, yo, I know we speak about standards quite a lot. I know, look, there's still going to be bits and pieces of the game that you can nitpick and call out and try and see where the guys can improve because the aspiration is to go and win the league next season, right? But it felt like we didn't do nothing right in that game. It felt like it was just like, nah, you guys weren't good enough in that game. That's what it felt like. That's what it seemed like to me. And I'm just like, yo, like, yeah, you can call out some players' performances, but my goodness, bro, like I thought I was harsh. I'm clearly the nice guy here, guys, because boy, oh boy, oh boy, that was mad. That was mad. I can't believe it. Mantis, yeah, I'll get to some of those questions, bro. But I want to stick on this topic because I'm just confused, guys. I don't. Maybe one of you guys can let me know in the comment section. Maybe one of you guys can shed a bit of light. Or was it because it was so early after the game, they were still emotional, like there was still emotion still flowing. So maybe now people taking a couple of days off, they've gone, yo, nah, actually, do you know what? The game weren't as bad as I thought it was. But I didn't understand how we got to that place where everyone was like, yo, that game was so dead. Like, and I'm just like, but we did score 5 goals. Big up, Sav. Big up, bro. Big up, Javon, as well. Like, there's no pleasing these fans. Ends. Big up, Morris. Yeah. Honestly, says some of these callers seem miserable. We won. I don't know. Like, I was thinking that. Big up to Cav as well, because Cav joined me. Big up to Pops and JP. We had a great conversation at the end of the stream after obviously the callers came in, and it was just trying to figure out like what did everyone else witness in that game where you're just like, yo, now we're still rubbish. Like, are we as good as what we once was? No. But are we better than what we was? Yeah. So I don't know. Now, big up, what's that? Ovio or Lexo? Big up to you. He said, nah, but it was still a bit shit to be real. Nah, I hear it. I'm not trying to take away everyone else's opinion, but I'm trying to understand. You win a game 5-2, you create chances, you score them, you defend well. Bar the 2 goals, you probably say, yo, could have done better there. Cool. But it weren't as bad. Big up, G. It weren't as bad as what people are making it out to be. It weren't that bad. It weren't that bad. Like, honestly, it weren't that bad. Nah, it weren't. I'm confused, bro. Like, I'm still confused. We could have even have scored more goals as well in the game. That's how crazy it was. Nah, man. Nah, I'm just trying to wrap my head around it. And normally I would probably go back and watch the game, but I just can't be asked to go and watch it back. Just in case I'm like, yo, you missed quite a lot. You know, the man them they weren't that great at all. But I feel like at the moment is we're going into game. Just my opinion, doesn't have to be right. Just what I've noticed, what I've seen is like I feel like we've gone into games now going because I dislike X. It doesn't matter what happens in the game. This is going to be the outcome regardless. I am going to say X no matter what happens. That's the way it seems to me at the moment. Like, yo, I speak a lot about the standards of the football club. It should be better. But this is where we're at right now. This is our standards right now. This is where we're at. We are not the team that won the league last season, and we're not the club team. We are an Arne Slot team with slow, pragmatic football that ain't gonna look good on the eye, but you want them to win. If you're not gonna play well, just win the damn game anyway, innit? I'll sulk because I like good football, but don't worry about me. I'm just one fan. I am just one fan. Don't worry about me. Yeah, just get the 3 points. I'm sure majority of fans will be massively happy. But the crash out, like, I'm trying to go back even to the Forest game. Like the Forest game, I can't remember the fans crashing out this much. Like when we snuck the win, like that game, I'll be like, yo, you know what? Like if the callers came on and cooked them, I'll be like, justified because it makes sense. Big up Godwin. It makes sense. It makes sense because we played like for 90 minutes. Yeah, Forest were the better team. Cool. We snuck the points, we took it, and we ran. Yeah. So if the callers came in on that game and gone, yo, NDA was shit, they weren't good, they were doing this, X, Y, and Z, McAllister, Gravenberch, whoever else you want to throw into that mix, right? In terms of you complaining about the players, whatever. But no one did that. Everyone was just like, yeah, calm. You know, I'm just happy, man. You know, we just slide in, scam the win, got out of there, took the win. And then for this game where we actually smacked up the West Ham team, I said we would. Everyone come on and crashed out. I'm like, yo, nah, this don't make sense. This doesn't make sense to me. Now here, I'm not disagreeing in terms of the football ain't great, but I'm looking at two games. I'm trying to look at two games to see the mindset and trying to understand the emotional triggers that happen between those two games. Forest, we got moved to in that game, moved to, and we snuck a win. West Ham tried to play football like what Arne Slot has been asking here. Play football and we'll smoke teams. And they tried to play and we smoked them. But the one where we got smoked and won, everyone was happy. The one where we smoked the team and won, we got smoked and won. Not everyone was happy. We smoked and won, but no one was happy. I'm trying to make sense of it. I'm trying to make sense of it. Yes, the season hasn't been great. Cool. We know this. The season's been diabolical. We know this. That's not even an argument, not even a conversation. We know this team ain't that great. We know this. But I'm trying to understand from a conversation around a game, why was everyone so upset? Why was everyone so upset about the game? I'm just trying to make sense of it, guys, man. I'm trying to make sense of it. I don't want to try and make sense of craziness, but I gotta make sense of it because sometimes I can't keep thinking about stuff. You're in the country. I say less. Say less, say less. Bro, I don't get we got moved to. When I mean moved to, guys, we all watch. We're Liverpool. Most of us here are Liverpool fans, right? We witnessed us getting moved to in the Forest game. Overran in the midfield. Gravenberch couldn't control the ball to save his life. McAllister chasing, grabbing ankles. Verts got injured before the game kicked off. Like there were just things. There were just things just happening. Salah missing, Gakpo missing. Ekatike didn't have a great game. And then you're like, yo, McAllister then turned up, did nothing the whole game, turns up, bang, smash and grab, 2 goals, scored one off, disallowed because of a handball. And then the other goal, he reacts the quickest inside the box. And you go, cool, take it. But we were rubbish. Don't like it. If this is the way we're going to play, don't like it. I could understand that conversation then. But the West Ham game, was it amazing football? No. Was it good football though, however? Yeah, you could take it. We created moments and we scored them. Did players underperform? Yes, 100%. Did some players excel? Yes, 100%. But the crash out I heard, I'm just like, yo. And that's not me lowering my standards at all about this team. I already know we're poor. But I'm just like, we can't dislike the team this much, though. Come on, guys. Like, yo, I know the manager needs to leave, innit? I stand by that, and I still stand by that, no matter what the results are. I just don't like the football that he plays. But that's me as a fan, innit? You don't have to listen to me. I'm just the one person. Yeah, I'm sure majority will rather us win the games, which is fine, and it's a fair assessment. Win it. Don't care how you win it. Give me them 3 points. Cool. That's not the way I like football. I like to play well and get 3 points. I like to play good football and play good football and get the 3 points. But I don't know. And I'm listening to Yaya yesterday, after watching the Chelsea in that game. Bro, he said it was a dead game. The football is dead football. I listened to Arne Slot this morning and he said the same thing again. Nah, football's dead, man. Like, it's rubbish, innit? Don't like it. Premier League is just competitive, innit? But football's, dead. Like, point proven, right? Was it Mantic? Was it you that asked the question earlier? Speak about, can we speak about the penalty and the hold on, let me get Savian. Can we speak about the pen? And can we speak about the maybe the red card that should have probably been given? Is it this one? No, I can't even do it. Hold on, bro. My bad. Let's speak about the handball from Declan Rice on jumping on man and putting his arm up in the air. That's what I'm telling you, how football is dead now. No one wants to talk about how great games this weekend's about decisions, Premier League decision, refereeing decisions. Nah, man. Nah, Sav. Bro. As I was saying, Sav, it's only a little quick 30-minute thing I was trying to do and then head out. But nah, man. Nah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Sav, I know you was obviously busy doing work and stuff, so you didn't see the calls, innit?
Nah, I just saw the one clip on TikTok, bro. man losing it.
Sav, let me know, because maybe I'm crazy, bro. Maybe I didn't witness the game. And as I said, I take out that I understand Liverpool haven't been great this season. I get that. Do I still want the manager gone? Yes, 100%. Is it great football? No. Is it the best I've seen Liverpool play? No. Is this Liverpool Klopp's? No. But I looked at the Forest game and I looked at the West Ham game and I'm like, I know which one I'd be more happy talking about, because the other one, yeah, we weren't there. We didn't play. We might as well just giving them the 3 points. But for some reason, we smashed and grabbed, got out of there. But the West Ham game, at least we saw some goals, bro. At least. But man, them said, nah, bun this still, man. I don't care, bro.
Enlighten me a little bit when you bring up the West Ham game. Big up the chat, by the way. You already know, bro. You know what I mean? Enemy of the club CEO standing. Anyway, when you mentioned the West Ham game and the Nottingham game, are you comparing them all, or are you saying that people if they were moaning at the Nottingham one, they should be happy with this one? Or are you saying that people were moaning at both, but they're moaning at this one worse? I'm just asking because I only literally saw. So I don't know if you're talking about the fan base as a totality, that they seem to be unhappy even though we won 5-2.
Okay, so I can tell you about the bubble that I'm in, right? So from this channel, for an example, right? The 2 call-ins that I did after the Forest game, smash and grab, guys, come out, haha, win, get out of there. Everyone was happy, but I'm like, no, that's the game where you crash out. Team's dead. You man didn't turn up. Midfield was getting overrun. Gravenberch was playing shit. McAllister played shit. The team just weren't at it. The defense, though, we gave them credit and said, nah, yo, you man held your own, right? So you go crash out there. No one crashed out there. But the West Ham game, in comparison for the callers, I'm like, wouldn't you crash out here in the Forest game, but then be a little bit more open-minded, a bit more happier, because you actually saw the team go into a game that from some people were speaking to going, yo, think we'll lose, maybe draw, but we smoked them. And we could have scored more goals as well if man they made better decisions in the game. So from the bubble I'm talking about, I can't talk about the totality of the Liverpool fans, don't speak to all of them, but from the bubble that I'm in, from an online space to the fans that we have on this channel, I didn't understand it.
Well, let's get that part first. If West Ham versus Nottingham, in terms of the fan reaction, I thought we were terrible against Nottingham. Like, I thought we got outplayed completely, and obviously we snatched the victory. I feel like scoring in the last minute actually, I don't know, man. It seemed like a lot of, because at the time people were saying to me, "Are you not happy?" Like, I love the fact that we scored in the last minute, like smash and grab. Like, they seem to like it. They seem to like that kind of thing, which fair enough. I was so pissed off by the way the game was going that by the time we scored, I was just, okay, we've scored, man. It was almost like a joke to me, that game. This one, I think it's because we're 3-0 up in the first half. Is that correct?
3-0 up in the first half, yeah.
I think that's the problem, man. I think it was 3-0 up, and for once it looked like, oh, they're going to be controlled because you got the 2 goals. We're all worried about the 2 goals because we're not supposed to get the 3rd goal. It's going to be controlled. They're going to go in the second half, just control the game now and see it out. And I instantly, West Ham scored instantly, put everyone's back up against the wall straight away, brought back all the old feelings of only weeks ago. And then obviously we score, and then they score again, and then it starts to look like, hold on a minute, bro. Like, now man are starting to dissect how the goals got scored and stuff like that. And now they're not just happy with it. It's like, okay, so there's deflections and there was this and there was that, and we're the same team. I
hear it.
I weren't happy with. I remember it got to halftime and I said, thank fuck for that, man. Finally, I got to a halftime and I'm not pissed at the game. I didn't say I got to the halftime and I was excited by the game, but I was just happy to not be pissed. That's how bad the standards have got. But to come out the second half and concede straight away, yeah, it's just a nasty taste for everyone. And then after that, we obviously ended up winning the game. It wasn't clean sailing. Obviously, I think the commentators were alluding to it. I'm not saying that they're right, but they kept saying that, like, this doesn't feel like, the scoreline doesn't reflect what the game is. It does reflect that we should be winning the game, though. But it didn't seem to reflect that. But that's not our problem. That's West Ham's problem for not defending the goals properly. But what I will say, in defense of the fan base screwing, not the person who was on that clip, because he was just losing his mind. I don't know why he was so angry, bro. But in fairness to these lot, and as I said in your chat, I will not be a hypocrite, bro. Because we're about to go, if we beat Wolves, I think it's 5 games in a row we've won, which mimics the start of the season. And at the start of the season, I ain't going to speak for you. You was there with me, but at the start of the season, I was pissed with the performances. And we were winning. And everyone then had the same chat for me. So who am I to say anything now? They had the same. I remember it vividly. There was directly not saying my name, because man will never call me out online car brush, man. Still, you get me? But they would, I don't get these content creators. It's not happy. I'm like, bruv, there's only me, bruv. I don't know what you talking about. But we beat Newcastle, we beat Brentford. I think we end up beating Brentford like 4-2 in the end, which mimics the West Ham one that's 5-2. And we were like, oh, how are you screwing when we're winning? Like, just enjoy the game and blah, blah, blah. Well, same thing's happening now. And it's even worse for these lot, because in fairness to everyone who was saying that to me at the beginning of the season, even though I don't care, they had the fact that we had just won the league and this is a new season and we're only 5 games in. So what are you moaning about? These ones who are moaning now have had 30 plus games of this bullshit. So for them, it's like, I don't give a damn about no 5-2. I'm still seeing the same problems in the game. Some people, must be yourself, you've been able to compartmentalize the rest of the games and just go, I'm just going to try and enjoy it for what it is. But if I'm fair to these lot, I can't tell them when to start doing that because it's different for everyone. Just like it was different for everyone when they started saying Slot out. It was in levels. I was instantly, I don't want him here. I'm watching content creators saying to other content creators, oh, you've jumped on the train with the Slot out. And I'm looking at them like, what? You did the same thing? They did the exact same thing. They were cussing us when we didn't want him there. And then when we had the Brentford game and they decided they don't want him there, they're cussing their brethrens going, I can't believe you want Slot there. Then their brethrens are like, I'm Slot in. And then they lost to Chelsea and they're like, oh, I want Slot out. Then they're cussing their brethren going, I can't believe you've been following Slot the whole time. And then we all get on a panel together and man are doing Slot Olympics. I was the first. No, you wasn't. So I think that's what it is, bro. I think honestly, I think that's what it is. Man, them are scarred now. And I'm scarred by Slot. I don't want him, but I actually compartmentalize Slot, bro. I don't care about him, bro. Like when I mean I don't care about him, anyone tried to tell me, oh, you at least gotta give him credit. No, I don't. I don't have to do anything anyone tells me to do. I don't have to give him credit for shit, bro. Credit for doing his job, what he's meant to be doing in the first place. I'll give him credit when he does something of credit, bro. Don't be trying to do what Chelsea and Man U and that are doing. We've been shit, and then tell me I should rate them. I ain't gonna do it. But in the game, yeah, I'm gonna rate the players when they score a goal. Like man, them know like I've got a problem with bare of these players. But when the game starts, apart from cracking jokes, I keep 90 minutes and I'll start. Yeah, he was good today. He was. I did it in the game, but some of the man them in the chat was even when you're speaking then had chat for the rest of the man crashing out, and I'm like, I saw you like. You man think I'm blind, bro. I saw you like cutting Gakpo when the game kicked off. This is what you're doing about the game, man. Them are kicking off. Gakpo's shit. I can't believe this, brother. It's 1 minute into the game and he ain't touched the ball. Kicking off. Oh fuck, this Salah guy can't control the ball again. Yeah, because he ain't touched the ball. So that's what's happening, man. Them are just like, today I'm going to war on Matt. They're waking up, war paint. Today I'm cussing Gakpo. Today I'm cussing Salah, bro. It's happening. And they can't get away from it, bro. They've been doing it to Konate all season. That man had a tragedy. I ain't gonna get into that. I feel bad for him. And then the sympathy thing, and now everyone's I've always rated Konate. I've never said. You've never said. See, so now Godwin, this is the one thing I rate it. You think Gakpo was shit. I don't. And you can't argue with me because it's my opinion, and and I'm not arguing with you. I don't think he was shit. I think he done two, and Endz knows because I purposely called out the individual thing he did. So then it was like, you can't try and tell me he done 10 bad things when I literally called out every time he did something wrong. Mess up the ball on the transition. You get me? And then the other thing, bro. After that, I said to you, didn't I? I'm like, oh, that's a shame that he missed that flipping that sitter because he's actually not been terrible. Didn't say he's been good. So he's not been terrible. But then he goes into the middle of the park and then he looks completely different, gets a goal and an assist. For everyone else, it's like, if that's Salah, if that's somebody else, and so I'm just like, okay, that's fine. But what it does mean is that you don't have to like the player. You just have to be objective about it. That's all it is. But I'm just on some... I hear it when people say that people just won't be happy no matter what. It's a fair statement. But I guess... Yeah, who am I to say to them that they should be happy about it? Like, the performances are they're rubbish, but this wasn't completely terrible. But that's just worrying that that's the standard. We wasn't terrible. Not the standard's not we were amazing. The standard now is we wasn't terrible. That's bad, man.
And you know, it's the moments when we concede the goals. Because I remember saying in the watch along, we said as well, at least we need a third one just to settle down because we know slot 45 is coming again. Where we're 2-0 up and we will concede 2 goals, but we scored the third and like, okay. So even if we concede, we still got a 2-goal lead. Cool. They can't throw this away. And then you're right. They came out in the second half, concede. So straight away, people was like, yeah, we might throw this away. And I'm like, yo, I'm not there. I think that these guys can still go and score more goals. We went and scored the 4th, then we conceded their second goal. Then we went and scored the 5th. And we could have scored a 6th and the 7th as well in the game. If man them obviously put their chance away, Trey should have slapped that still. I can't lie. Should have put that in.
Yeah, another 45 minutes of it though, innit? But I hear it, man. I get it though. I get why people are like, because sometimes I say stuff and then I'll hear somebody and I'm like, raw, that's what you saw, bro. So I hear it, bro. But yeah, man, I think it'd be interesting to see what happens if like Liverpool win a trophy if man are arguing on that day. Because
I don't think they would.
Because on that day, that's the one when I'm like, really, this is what we're doing on the day we won a trophy. Like I can't.
What about, as I said, Sam, we're gonna for like 10 more minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
But Slot comment today, yeah. Slot basically said, yeah, football's dead, isn't it? He don't like it. Like openly, the Premier League football's dead. Don't like it. Yaya Toure yesterday on the panel with Vieira and Sturridge, and said, first half was all right, but big teams playing, and that's a couple of set piece goals. It's a bit boring.
Yeah, I guess I think once the majority start playing football in a certain way, it's just a new standard. It's dead to us, but it's literally the new standard. You can't get away from it now.
But Sam, I agree. Like that's the standard. A lot of people are like, football's gonna evolve. Not to this shit though. Nah, like on a real, not to this. Like where no one can express themselves. You don't want to put the ballers on the football pitch. Everything's systematic. Like this is the avenue football's going down.
Yeah, for some of the managers, I feel their thing is they've changed their philosophy because they've got money to make and they need to keep their job. So it gets thrown out the window. Me and you spoke about that the moment Company got to the Prem and I said to you, he's gonna mess up, and you was like, nah, it'd be cool to express yourself. I said, I agree. I agree, but he's gonna be naive because the reason why I said that to you is because he did it with Burnley. And I remember Daniel Farker doing it with Norwich. When we smoked them 4-0 on the first game of the season. I think when Origi scored. I remember they were playing decent football. They had Pookie up front and that. But I kept watching them in games and I'm like, yeah, you're gonna get destroyed against some of these teams though. I think De Zerbi had almost a good balance of it because he had good football, good defending. The only problem with De Zerbi is like every 7 games he'll get smoked out his skin like 5-0 and he just wouldn't change on it. But we've seen this before. It's just that, let's be honest, we've seen this before. It's just that people don't like this style of football because Pep did it already. We've already had the era where Pep football changed everything. Goalkeepers started passing the ball out from the back, all of these different things. Now it's the era of Arteta blood.
Arteta is brainwashed the whole league.
The era of Arteta.
No, because it was Klopp came in. No. Was Pep the first one to brainwash? No. Klopp brainwashed the league first. Then there was like, nah. Like Pep has won so many league titles. Yeah. So Klopp did it. Everyone had to press, run around, and then all of a sudden everyone needed a false 9. No one wanted a striker. No one wanted a striker no more. And Pep was like, nah, tiki taka, but you gotta move the ball around, play out from the back. Cool. And now it's about we gotta just get goals from set pieces. Like Liverpool literally turned into Arsenal for that West Ham game. It's like, all right, we'll get there, but we'll create. We'll get the ball in the box, bully the goalkeeper a little bit, bully your defenders, bang goals.
More people have taken long throws this season than any other season in the history of football. We got Gomez taking long throw-ins. Like, bro, everyone is looking in their ranks going, can you take a long throw? Can you take a long throw? Can you do... I told you, man. I said to you the other day, I said, if anyone watched the Everton match in the week, bro, against Man U, I think it was, brother, I've never seen anything like it. I'm talking about Tarkowski that were trying to mash up the goalkeeper, bro. Like, they were just all in the box. No one was trying to score. They were just trying to put the goalkeeper off. The weirdest thing about this football changes, usually, in fact, every single time, it's the victors who get to write the story in it. The victors get to, you know what I mean? Oh, you want to do the false 9 with Bobby for me? Yeah, that's because Klopp won stuff. Oh, you want to do the Pep? Well, Pep did this and it worked. We got to do this. Arteta ain't done anything, bro, so I don't understand why everyone's copying it.
No, it's because he keeps getting results, and then the more and more the media speak about a certain thing, it looks good to them. They're like, oh, we can improve our team by doing this, but then it takes away from the actual sport itself.
Desperation, isn't it? Let's be honest, also so desperate to win the league title, bro, that they're on doing anything, bro.
And I get it. I get it.
Yeah. I hear it, bro. I hear it because they're on sacrificing everything, bro. Everything I can't remember. I think it was you or G, and I said that. Have you noticed that from kickoff they just kick the ball up the field now? Like Remember, I was trying to explain that that's what, when I'm watching the Patriots, that's what we do, but it's NFL, bro. So man are kicking the ball off and they're aiming for the throwing line closest to the other opposition goal. And I thought I was going crazy on it. Man, them don't believe me. Go on the YouTube channel of the Premier League and go to their shorts. They've literally made a short for it, thinking it's funny. And it says something, bro. I'm like, man, are kicking the ball. Bro, it's like, yeah, we need an advantage. Let's just get the ball at the top of the field. This ain't rugby, bro. Are you kicking the ball for a scrum for?
I always thought, Sav, like, why don't we just pass the ball and then play? Like, why don't we just
Bro,
pass?
it's weird to me, bro. It's the strangest shit, man. Man are kicking for a scrum, you know. I remember Arsenal when they were trying to get the league title before, and they were trying to get corners actively. Like, you were actively not trying to go for goal. You're trying to get corners. It's not, man. But until they change something, bro, like VAR's not helping. The rules of VAR's not helping, if I should say, because they're allowing man them to just do what they want in the box, innit?
Hey, do you know what? This is a good comment from Christian as well. It says, Endz and Sav, it's because coaching set pieces in defensive football is easier than coaching expansive football. So like, apart from the Peps of this world that we know that's gone and done amazing stuff, yeah. Mm-hmm. But are we saying now the coaches like they're not as good as what people are making them out to be? So they have to kind of find ways to allow their football to show that they're good, if that's the right way of me putting it.
Well, man, them does.
Because you know what I mean, like, because you're like, I'm not saying every coach needs to play in the same way, but it feels like no coach in the Premier League wants to play football now. But we've seen some coaches play good football against us, but that's against us. Maybe that's our kryptonite in the moment. They've gone, right, these are Liverpool frailties. If we do this, we'll be able to get at them. But when you watch them play against other teams, or they like, you know, they like to counterparts in terms of where they're sitting in the league, they're not playing that style of football. There's like, yo, long ball, set piece, long ball, set piece.
Yeah, bro.
Low block, counter attack.
Obviously, set piece coaching is easier than regular coaching, but that's not because of anybody. That's just because when you're coaching, you've got to coach everything. When you coach set pieces, I literally only have to do set pieces. The difference is that man weren't doing NFL plays for set pieces before, bro. It was only Brentford in the league doing that, and they've been doing it for about 4 seasons, bro. This is happening in season, like in the middle of the season. Man, like, yeah, let's change this. Let's do. It doesn't make any sense, bro. But I guess people are seeing where it's successful. I think that the reason why it's highlighted is because the top teams are doing it. The lesser teams have been doing this for years. They need to take any and every advantage they can to get their points to stay in the Premier League, because money, Premier League money, TV revenue, they need to stay in the league. But before this season, it wasn't the top teams doing it. And then it became Arsenal and nobody else. Now it's everybody. Of course, all of us use set pieces, because I think the season when we won the league, us and Arsenal were the top set piece goal scoring. Yeah. It was like 2 apart. So everyone was cussing Arsenal, but we weren't even far off them. But they were regular set pieces, a corner, a free kick. These are NFL plays. You're literally watching the set piece coach, who none of us knew the names of before, standing in the technical area, shouting to man stuff.
And the only time you see that, Savvy, is NFL, when the next
NFL,
coach,
bro.
Yeah, he has to go up because there's
NFL. They'll bring out the iPad to the quarterback and be like, yeah, I'm gonna promise you this is gonna happen I'm promise you within a year this is gonna happen. You're gonna start to see players with sticky notes, bro, with the set piece on it. I promise, bro. They're gonna have it in their sock and yo, set piece 2, like FIFA, set piece 2. Yo, Gabriel, set piece 2, big man. You know, like that. To start making up blue 32, rice. You get me? Because they're gonna start. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Because I'm watching Villa and Arsenal in particular, bro. Their set piece coach want to be the main character in it. The Villa one is to do with the long hair. I think he's an international set piece coach as well. Anyone remember what team it is? Because I watched the international game, and I don't know if it's like, who is it? I saw him on the sideline in the international game in the technical area. I said, man's got 2 jobs. He's doubling up on pay. He's probably giving the Villa set piece to the international coach. Yeah, he needs to be watched, bro.
But just they're doubling up.
But they're trying to be the main, bro. I'm watching man step in front of Arteta, you know. Said Arteta, shut your mouth, blood. I need
Yeah,
to
sit down. My
man.
time. It's my
Yeah,
time.
bro.
Innit? My
The
camera
long hair
time.
dude standing there. They got a corner and he's on the edge of the technical area, like he's the coach. Said, yeah, man, them. Then the players are celebrating with them. Said, this is disgusting, bro. This is disgusting. This is the beautiful game. If we see this in the World Cup, the game is done, blood.
Remember what Cav sent us the 5 rules that's coming in as well next season in the group, bro, and it's mad. But before we head out, Sav, Wolves tomorrow. I didn't even realize how quick the turnaround was. I thought we had a few days before Wolves was here, but Wolves tomorrow. I'm not even gonna ask you for a result, bro, but as I said, we should smoke these, man. But I did go and look at a few things. And I was like, okay, they're gonna be on it. They're gonna be on it. But we should beat them, man. We should have the confidence coming out of the last game, go into this one and smoke them. Arne Slot was asked about, playing them back to back. Is that going to be difficult? He said probably the second game will be, because obviously so close together, so they'll be used to what we did in the first game. But shouldn't be a problem, man. We should go out there and beat these guys, man. At the end of the day, they're sitting last place in the Prem for a reason. We can't go out there and start going, oh, I'm just worried about last place. Even though I know our team ain't played well this season, but still, there's a massive gap between us.
Beat Villa last game, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2-0.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So the man them, I told you, yeah, man. So the man them are staying in Gotham for a week. I hear it, man. This will be interesting still. This is the Prem game, innit? Not the FA Cup one.
Yeah, it's the Prem game, yeah. Is it the Prem one?
Yeah,
Prem. Check.
Yeah, it is, because the FA Cup one's on the 6th, 3 days after. So, whoa. 3 days after.
Yeah, we play 3 days. Yeah, it's 3 days.
On Friday?
Yeah, we play 3 days. Played them twice.
That's
what we're saying. We might as well stay there, bro.
Yeah, man. Stay in Gotham, blood. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna. Liverpool should win the game, and I'm not gonna predict what the result. We should win the game, but should is two different things with what's gonna happen in it. We can't afford to lose anyone. I'm not choosing which one I want to lose. We should win both of them. FA Cup's important to us this season. Should be important to us any season, but it's even more important now because we ain't winning shit. So, yeah, you can rest people in the FA Cup game, I guess, if he even decides to. Maybe he'll bring in like Robbo or somebody and a few people that you can. Frimpong's back now, innit? So there should be a few options he has to change certain things. The one we know that Kanate and Virgil's never getting the rest, so they can still with that. Interesting.
Fair. Big up on his team, man. Says that man, them are blaming you ends in the chat. Is where it is, bro. No comment. Sav, big up, bro. Gotta head out. I gotta jump on a quick stream before Dean's one. So, guys, I'm gonna redirect you guys over there. Sav, do you have a stream? Never a foul.
Yeah. I ain't got a stream today. I'm gonna just do my wrestling pre-records and then I'm supposed to go to premiere today, but I chose not to. Fuck it. Yeah.
I hear it, bro. All right, guys, listen. Sav's links to his channels are in the description. Go and show some love. And I'm sure we'll see you. I don't know if you're on Dean's channel. Yeah. I'm sure you will have more conversation in and around Liverpool and about the decisions being made on the weekend. Yeah. All right. Big up, people. Peace out, man. Peace.